question. I really value your time, and thank you so much, Tim, again. What's the vision look like? I know you've mentioned, I've read about mobile apps and, connecting with new technologies in terms of, the TVs with Wi-Fi and also the artist connection. I read a lot about that, which I think is just a fantastic idea. What's the vision look like for you? What does this look like 3 years out, 5 years out? Where is Pandora going, and how does that affect Tim?
Well, I think about it sort of in two ways. One is what I want to represent and be for music consumers, and that I want this to be a global service, so available all over the world and playing music from all over the world to people all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
So to have 1 billion or more listeners on Pandora, and to have completely transformed the music listening experience. And I have a fundamental belief, which I feel like I can scientifically now say is true, that by and large people love music, but as the years by, they lose their ability to stay connected with it. Mm-hmm. And it's a huge loss. It's a personal loss for people, I think. You forget about it over time. It kind of it's almost like you forget how much music used to mean to you when you were younger. But it's a big missing piece in your life, and bringing that back is, I think, a valuable thing for people. And I want Pandora to do that for people everywhere. And I think we're on our way to do that. The flip side of that coin is to do with musicians, and I want us to build a musician's middle class. Okay? I want there to be, my dream is that there will come a time when, if you're a musician, the day your song gets added to Pandora is the day you can quit your day job, because your song is immediately broadcast out to, or unicast out to, an enormous audience of people who like your specific kind of music. And it's like instantly, add water and stir, you've got an audience that is your patrons.
Right.
And you can make a living at it. And now, maybe the time will come when a kid graduates college or high school, says to their parents, I want to be a rock musician. They'd say, oh, that's a good job.
Right.
That's what because it wasn't what people expected of me when I got out of college, that's for sure.
Right. Well, what a fantastic and viable vision. I mean, it's obviously it's purely from your heart. And I'm sitting here laughing and smiling because my dad and I have that connection, where, we're sitting in a restaurant and he goes, this is a cool song. And I pull out my iPhone and whip open Shazam, and it tells me exactly what it is, and I buy it for him, and you're right, he's lost that connection. And now through services like Pandora, he can absolutely connect back in, but then learn about all these other artists that he had no clue were even out there. So what a great vision. I bet you're throwing around that billion number a lot with Joe. You guys are talking about that and how you might get there in the next 5 to 10 years. I would bet that's a part of the conversation.
Absolutely.
I think it's a great vision.
We're going to get there. We're going to get there.
That is all. Thank you so much for your time, Tim. We're right up on our 30 minutes. I really appreciate you going over a little bit. Thank you.